we have the equation 6x squared minus 2x minus 20. Now, again, the first thing I always ask myself to make my life easier, especially in this case, is can I pull anything out? And in this case, I can. I can pull out a 2 out of every single term. So I pull out that 2. I'm left with 3x squared minus x minus 10. Now, if I didn't pull out that 2, you could still keep going, but you're going to have some really high numbers that you're going to have to work with, and then you're going to have to factor more in the end. So now I have this equation. That 2 never goes away. We need to make sure we don't forget about that 2. But now we need to work with this 3x squared minus x minus 10. I need to factor that out. We can't pull anything out. We have this 3 in front of the x squared. Therefore, I need to make my pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, we multiply 3 times 10. We get 30. On the inside, I'm going to list my factors of 30. I have 1 times 30. I have 2 times 15. I have 3 times 10. And I have 6 times 5. My goal here is to get a negative 1, because we know there's a 1 here in front of my negative x. The only way for me to get a negative 1 is to use 6 and 5, and my 6 has to be negative. So we're keeping this 2 out here, and I have 3x squared. I'm going to separate that middle term into a negative 6x plus a 5x, and then I still have minus 10. Now, anytime I have 4 terms, we know we must group. I group the first 2, group the last 2. In my first set of parentheses, I need to ask myself, what can I pull out? In this case, I can pull out a 3 and an x. Therefore, I pull out that 3 and that x. I'm left with an x minus 2. Now, I want x minus 2 here. My signs are correct, so I know it's going to be a positive something that I'm pulling out. And I look at my problem, 5x minus 10. I can pull out a 5. Therefore, I'm left with x minus 2. That was my goal. I have a term here. I have a term here. They both share that x minus 2. Therefore, I'm pulling out that x minus 2. And I pull it out of here. I'm left with 3x. I pull it out of here. I'm still left with that plus 5. Now we cannot forget this 2 out here. We need to make sure we bring it down to our answer. Therefore, our final answer is going to be 2 times x minus 2 times 3x plus 5.